So today I've got my hands on the brand new Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max. I think that makes this the 4th gen Fire TV Stick 4K. Now this is without a doubt a real Ultra HD 4K TV stick. You can stream more or less everything in 4K. So that includes Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime Video, Disney, and you have the full 4K and HD licensing that many other TV box brands struggle to get. You also have support for Dolby ATMOS and Dolby Vision, so that means it supports the best picture and audio quality currently available. And guess what? It's priced only £54. Now, let's see what you get inside the box. So inside the box, you've got your user manual. This comes with a small HDMI extension cable, a 5-watt USB power brick, 2 AAA batteries for the remote control, a power cable for the Fire Stick, it's USB-A to micro USB. The new Alexa voice remote. So we have shortcuts here for Prime, Netflix, Disney, and Amazon Music. So you've got play, pause, skip tracks, home, back. You've got volume control, mute. And at the top, you've got your Alexa button and power button. And I believe this remote can also control some TV functions like power and volume. And last but not least, the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. So absolutely no difference in the design of the actual Fire TV Stick. You've got one micro USB power on the side, and that is pretty much it. There is nothing else there but an HDMI port. So you just plug this in the back of your TV, plug in the power, and then just follow the on-screen instructions. So you'll be connecting to your Wi-Fi, signing into your Amazon account, and then you're ready to watch all your 4K content. Now, if we compare this to the 3rd gen Fire Stick 4K, the new Max version comes with a slightly more powerful CPU. So we have the MediaTek 8696 quad core clocked at 1.8 GHz. The 3rd gen stick was clocked at 1.7 GHz. The graphics have been slightly upgraded with the PowerVR GE9215. The RAM has been slightly upgraded, so from 1.5 gigs, we now have 2 gigs of RAM. The internal storage is exactly the same, so 8 gigs of internal storage. Another upgrade in this Max version is the Wi-Fi, so we now have Wi-Fi 6, which is also backward compatible, so if you don't have a Wi-Fi 6 router, it will still connect to your Wi-Fi 5 router and work normally. So everything else you can see specs-wise is exactly the same as the Gen 3. So basically, this new Fire Stick 4K Max will give you a slightly faster CPU, more RAM, and faster Wi-Fi. And of course, the brand new remote control that I just showed you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and connect this up and find out exactly how good it really is. I'll be right back. So first of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this new Fire Stick took 28 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. So here is the home screen for the Fire TV OS. So you've got a few categories at the top: Home, Find, and Live. And you can see all of your own apps listed in order. And some of the apps will actually give you recommendations just underneath when you highlight. And then you've got your app drawer. If you click on that, you will see all the apps available on the Fire TV Stick. So the layout of the Fire TV OS is quite ad orientated. There's a lot going on, a lot of content there to go through, and they're all clearly labeled. So as usual, you do have access to games, and one of the games that I like to test is Asphalt 8. So I'm going to quickly hit install on that. First of all, let's begin with a YouTube test. We're going to play a few 4K videos and see how they play. So you can see maximum streaming quality supported on YouTube is 4K at 60 FPS with HDR. And you can see it's 0 frame drops. Streaming quality is very nice and smooth. Looks great. Let's test out a few more trailers.
You don't know me, no? 그 옛날에 어릴 때 하던 거 말이야.
So that was YouTube, and as you saw, YouTube streams really smooth 4K 60 HDR with no frame drops, no issues at all. Now we're going to jump straight to Netflix. So it looks like Netflix does support Dolby Vision and ATMOS.
Hernandez, you are a part of that troop They're counting on you. You can't just abandon them.
Why? Green light. Red light.
So impressive Netflix performance with both Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision supported. Now let's check out Amazon Prime Video.
Looking for a better way of life.
So Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision in Amazon Prime as well, working absolutely fine. So time to check out some Disney. Open up the Disney Plus app.
Here's Disney Plus.
So as you can see, 4K Ultra HD with Dolby Vision, and this one supports 5.1 surround sound.
No, I'd prefer to stay.
There. That's the moment that created a new universe.
Saoirse Romanoff is in violation of the Sokovia Accords. She assaulted the king of Wakanda. Make an example of it.
So how about it? Beers on the beach after work?
Of course we're going for beers on the beach after work.
That makes me so happy.
Let's check out some gaming. And here is a quick look at CPU-Z, where you can check out the clock speeds, and you can see we are in fact running the PowerVR GE9215. Here's the device name, and under system you can see that we are running Android version 9, and it does not come rooted as standard. And here are the results for the internal disk speeds. So we achieved read speeds of 200 and write speeds of 36 megabytes per second. And in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved download speeds of 62 and upload speeds of 21 megabits per second. And this is basically the top speed that we ever get in this office at the moment. So those two are completely maxed out. Surprised to see that. Awesome stuff. And that brings us to our benchmarks. So the only app that I could get working was Geekbench, and this is Geekbench 4. So just to give an idea, multi-core score of 2506. Geekbench 5 and Antutu just would not work. So here is my top performing Android TV box chart for 2021, showing you the latest TV boxes and seeing how they compare with each other. And now they are all ranked by rating out of 5. So based on my tests and experiences with the new Fire TV Stick 4K Max, I have ranked it at position 5 on this chart with a rating of 4.7 out of 5. You can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigztech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it, guys. That was the 4th gen Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max with the 3rd gen Alexa voice remote. So here are my thoughts on this product. This is now officially the most powerful TV stick you can buy right now. Amazon has upgraded the CPU, GPU, the RAM and the Wi-Fi. The performance is noticeably faster, especially when installing apps and loading games. Fire OS itself just seems a bit overcrowded for my own personal taste. Yes, I know it's the new updated UI and it does work well, but I just feel I liked the older version of the Fire OS better. Now, I was able to sideload apps using the Wireless File Manager app, which is easy to download from Fire OS, and it allowed me to install any of my APKs remotely using my computer's web browser, and it works really well. The menus and apps open fast and smooth. Streaming 4K on Netflix, Prime and YouTube was super smooth with no buffering issues at all. So bottom line, if you already have the 3rd gen Fire TV Stick 4K, I don't see much point upgrading unless you must have that extra performance RAM and the faster Wi-Fi 6. And one thing I do love about the Fire TV Stick is the fact that it has all 4K licensing for nearly every single app, including Netflix, Disney and Amazon Prime Video. For only £54, this is an impressive product line, which Amazon just keeps improving regularly. I just wish they would include a USB port or a micro SD card slot so we can expand the internal storage ourselves, as Amazon has not upgraded that 8 gigs of internal storage for quite a long time now, and I've said it so many times, 8 gigs is just not enough. Other than that, it is quite hard to get an official 4K streaming device for this price, but especially one that is this powerful. And with that being said, links will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.